French ambassador is playing a victim, and honestly, these people are just out of this world, honestly. Just last week, we talked about Macron acting like they're the victims, turning it all around as if we're living in this upside down world. And now the French ambassador, after he left Niger, he is giving interviews like he's a celebrity. And the first thing that he says is that he is tired after 2 months of extreme tension and several weeks confined to his embassy before being kicked out of the country. Isn't he making it sound like somebody held him a hostage? Which, by the way, President Macron said that his people in Niger were being held hostage when the Niger junta has repeatedly, along with the people of Niger, told France to take out their ambassador. They asked very nicely. When you tell someone, leave our country, and they refuse, what are they asking for? Obviously, they're trying to trigger you so you can do something, and then they'll have a reason to retaliate. So the same people that refuse to leave Niger after being asked peacefully time and time and time again for about, weeks, now they are saying that they have been held hostage. This is a perfect example of how the West works. They come up with a plan. If that plan fails, they're going to make sure that they turn it around. They flip it around and blame someone. They all of a sudden become a victim, and they use their mainstream medias to spread that narrative to change the minds of their audience. You cannot make this stuff up. Macron is acting like he is the victim. Honestly, this is shocking. And I'm going to quote him. He said, quote, "They are literally holding our ambassador as a hostage," end quote. He's referring to the French ambassador to Niger. You heard him, right? He was saying that they were held hostage. But let me remind you, the same guy just a few weeks ago, he was saying that he refuses to leave Niger.
France says its ambassador to Niger and troops are staying.
Clearly, they want to cause trouble because at the end of the day, if a military takes over and that president is overthrown, he's no longer the president. As a foreign nation, you have no right to say, no, my president is still Mohamed Bazoum. Who are you to tell them that? Who are you to tell them their legitimacy? Like, you are a foreign country. You're no longer their colonial master. I think they still struggle with the fact that they're no longer masters to these countries, because if this country is telling you as an equal, they're both nations. If anything, France is more dependent on Niger than Niger on France. So when they're telling you, leave our country, nicely. They didn't threaten them. They didn't do anything. They just said, we've given you 48 hours. We need you to leave. And they've given their reasons. They said the French ambassador, when he was invited by the foreign ministry of Niger, he refused to attend their meeting. Look at their disrespect. They disrespect Nigerians, and they expect Nigerians to respect them. Like, how does that work? It just shows their superiority complex. And Niger have had enough, and they're saying, leave us alone. And they're still insisting that they don't want to leave. Either they think we're really dumb, or they are just doing it so that they can get attention. I don't know, whichever one it is, this is ridiculous, and we know the truth. Niger never held you hostage. You were never fearing for your life. If you did fear for your life, you would have left when you were given the chance. They literally gave you 48 hours to leave their country, and you refused. Yeah, that's nonsense. But anyways, fam, let us know down below what your thoughts are about what the French ambassador is saying after he left Niger. I am Wongel Zelalem. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.